Committees of the National Assembly work to conclude scrutiny of the 2019 budget in readiness for its passage. The 2019 to 2021 medium-term expenditure framework and fiscal strategy paper is still under consideration.
But meanwhile,
a joint committee of the House of Representatives are here to meet with the Minister of Budget and Planning, the Minister of Finance, and heads of revenue-generating agencies of government. The focus is the MTEF document, which is the basis of the 2019 budget and two subsequent budgets. The Minister of Budget and Planning gives a summary of the 2018 budget performance.
As at the end of the year, federal government's actual aggregate revenue was 3.96 trillion naira, which is 55% of the budget. So we're a bit disappointed by this. That's why the Ministry of Finance and ourselves were working very hard to increase revenues.
He then speaks on the 2019 budget.
Because of a number of things which had not been anticipated, principally the minimum wage. As also of the minimum wage and some pension, so the size of the ultimate size of the budget was slightly larger than what that in the MTEF. Apart from that, everything else in the MTEF was kept to, except that.
His team explains the innovative means that will be implemented to increase government's revenue so as to achieve the objectives of the budget. According to the minister, the Economic Recovery and Growth Plan, which underpins government's actions, is yielding fruit.
It is clear that things are getting better. What we need to do is intensify the implementation, particularly in the areas I spoke about, areas of revenue.
Lawmakers sought clarification on some aspects of the documents and raised some issues which were then addressed by the minister.
That whilst the trajectory is positive, we are not where we want to be. And somebody asked a question about feeling the impact. When you're growing at 2% and your population is growing at almost 3%, it's difficult to feel the impact, which is why it is important that we must be growing at 5, 6, 7%. We must be. So we're only at the beginning of our transformation. We have a long way to go. We need to continue along these lines. We're encouraged by the results, which shows that it's positive. But it takes a lot of effort, and the 2019 budget is one of those efforts.
The lawmakers are expected to consider the positions put forward here and come up with a document that will be presented to the House in plenary for approval. Lanre Lasisi, Channels Television News.